Apple M5's gaming performance takes a massive leap in Cyberpunk 2077, can reach a 290% higher frame rate than M4 with ray tracing enabled. Cyberpunk 2077 will always hold its head up high in being one of the most demanding video games for its era, along with setting a new benchmark for its ray tracing implementation, which can bring even the most powerful hardware to its knees. To hear about this title's impressive visual properties, and to learn that Apple's M5 can hit solid frame rates in Cyberpunk 2077 with ray tracing enabled is something we had to see for ourselves. Also, you will likely drop your jaw to the floor when you learn that it can obtain a 290% performance difference against the M4. However, the disappointing part about this comparison is that a YouTuber decided it was a good idea to pit Apple's new M5 MacBook Pro against the current generation MacBook Air, so you know how the disparity formed in the first place. M4 MacBook Air running Cyberpunk 2077 likely reached thermal throttling right at the beginning, causing the M5 MacBook Pro to obtain an unfathomable lead. Tom from the Tech Chap ran a ton of benchmarks on Apple's new 14-inch M5 MacBook Pro, including Cyberpunk 2077. However, instead of comparing the latest and greatest portable Mac with its own direct predecessor, the 14-inch M4 MacBook Pro, he decided to place the M4 MacBook Air. While the latter is an excellent piece of hardware and can tackle just about anything, its biggest weakness is that it lacks a cooling fan and relies on a large heatsink to remove hot air from the chassis. While this passive cooling solution is acceptable for 99% of tasks, running intensive games is definitely not one of them. This is likely the reason why the M5 MacBook Pro achieves a 290% difference in FPS with ray tracing enabled, as it features a fan to dissipate heat. With ray tracing turned off, the results are more realistic, with the M5 MacBook Pro being 56.25% faster than the M4 MacBook Air by obtaining 75 FPS. Both of the results are shared below. Running Cyberpunk 2077 with ray tracing enabled. M5 58 FPS. M4 20 FPS. Conclusion: M5 is 290% faster than the M4. Running Cyberpunk 2077 without ray tracing enabled. M5 75 FPS. M4 48 FPS. Conclusion: M5 is 56.25% faster than the M4. This was not an apples-to-apples comparison, but if you wanted to see the gaming performance uplift from a properly cooled M5, your prayers have been answered. In addition to running Cyberpunk 2077 at high frame rates, the new MacBook Pro is a solid piece of hardware, and you can grab the base model with the space black finish on Amazon for $1,584 if you want to take advantage of those AAA gaming sessions or tackle any taxing workloads. However, we highly recommend that you check out our comparison with the M4 MacBook Pro before proceeding because the same online retailer is selling the latter for just $1,349. Perhaps you want a portable Mac for anything other than gaming, meaning you can easily save a decent chunk of change by picking the previous generation version as your daily driver.